Welcome. Like, I'm so excited to speak with you yet again. You're one of our favorite people to interview. We love your realness. We love everything that you're bringing to the table and just being a boss chick in all aspects of life. So, um, just excited to talk to you. So, just to jump in, how have you been?
I've been doing really well. I can't complain. God is good. God is good. I feel blessed and favored. And so I'm doing really well. Just pretty much, making sure that I'm taking care of myself, taking care of my babies, and enjoying and living life.
I love that. I love that. And I respect it so much being a mother myself. I know how challenging it is to really balance, work and children. How do you do it? And I mean, you have four beautiful babies.
I do. I literally was just at a conference this past weekend in Orlando, Florida. I was a guest speaker there on a panel. And I told the ladies there, I said, you're going to drive yourself crazy if you continue to try to figure out balance, because there's no such thing. There's not a balance. It's not going to happen. It sounds good, but it's not reality. What's important is how you prioritize, right? How you prioritize. So, meaning, if my child is sick today, that becomes a priority. If I have a business plan that I have to get in by midnight tonight, that becomes a priority, right? And so the way that I'm able to juggle, so to speak, and do all the many things that I do while still making sure that I'm being a great mom, that I'm being true to myself and giving myself time as well, is I literally prioritize. I don't, I would, I'm gonna be honest, I don't get 8 hours of sleep every day. That's just not what that's just not what happens. Typically what I do is I'm a napper. So I may sleep through the night a couple of hours and wake up, do some stuff, sleep a couple of hours, wake up, do some stuff. When 6 a.m. hits, it's up for good for the rest of the day, right? And so I don't spend a lot of time just sleeping and, just laying around, not getting things done. I literally have to be moving and making things happen and getting things done.
Wow. Well, you make it look a lot easier than it actually
Always that way.
is.
It always looks easier than it really is.
Yes, like you really make it look simple.
Team, you know what I'm saying? Let me be honest. I have a good team as well. So, if there's my kids love for me to cook, but if there's a time like tonight, I'm not cooking tonight. Chef Jimmy is doing dinner tonight, right? So that allows us to still sit down. We're going to enjoy dinner. But it's not something I can do today because I'm working today.
Yeah.
Have a team as well that can come in, work with you, that fits well with your family, and can make sure that no practices are getting missed. Make sure, as much as possible anyway, no practices are getting missed. Nothing's being missed, getting done around the house. And so I do believe in utilizing, your village or your team to help you. And I have an amazing team.
It's so important. They say it takes a village, in all aspects. So it's so true. Now, just to switch gears, I've heard your ex come for your motherhood, like come for the fact that you're not this mother that we all clearly see that you are. How does that make you feel? And how do you navigate that space?
It's disheartening, especially when you've literally been around someone since you were 22, up until what, 34, 35, right? And so
Yeah.
you know that those aren't the truths and those aren't the facts. And then you realize, what, they're doing what they always do, they're used to making up things to make themselves look a certain way. It's nothing different
Mhm.
been seeing on television since 2018. You guys saw me even fooled quite a few times with the, oh no, I want my family and all of this, but they were still doing stuff. So that deception, false stories, it's the same thing that we've been witnessing, y'all, since 2018, me since 2017. So it's all good. I just move forward and try to redirect my energy into positivity and do what I need to do for myself and my babies.
Yeah, I appreciate that because I mean I'm always putting myself in the situation because I am a co-parent as well. And I am divorced as well. So I know that it's so challenging co-parenting. Like it's a whole nother beast that I don't think that we talk about as much as we probably should of like the balance.
Co-parenting, it's a challenge when both parties or one of the two parties has not accepted what is what now and truly moved on, right? That's when it becomes difficult because co-parenting, I'm gonna be honest, it shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be hard. It shouldn't be rocket science. You should be comfortable to be able to call on each other when you need to. But it's whenever you're dealing with a situation where both parties aren't mature, both parties aren't respecting boundaries and things of that nature. That's when it becomes difficult.
Yeah, and I would totally agree with that. So
I
what
mean,
are you
y'all
gonna see in this?
saw the whole video of me being followed out on a date after I was divorced. Y'all just saw a whole video of that. So when I say respecting boundaries, I'm so serious.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you? And I don't want to give this too much energy. This is the last question I really want to ask about your ex, to be honest, because there's so many other wonderful facets of you that I want to tap into during our interview. But when you saw him and Sheree out, I mean, did you what was your thought process around that, seeing that? And do you think it is for hype or, some type of clout?
I really don't know. I haven't put much thought into it, to be honest. For me, I was literally on social media scrolling one day and it came across my timeline and I kept scrolling. It was not call nobody, ask nobody, girl, did you see? It was none of that. I kept scrolling. So I thought into it, to be honest. I really am not concerned when it comes to the personal life of my ex. I really could care less. I don't care anything about that. I left the marriage. I filed for divorce, right? I don't care one way or the other. So I haven't put thought into it. Whatever is working, good, bad, true, false, it has nothing to do with me.
Love it. Love it. Okay, so what can we expect to see this new season? I mean, it just keeps getting better and better and better. Like, I'm loving it. What are we going to see?
Say you guys are going to see, from my standpoint, the first piece of it is me really standing up and reminding people, like, look, I know y'all know I've been on my peace journey. I don't be bothering nobody. I literally be in my house on the hill and relaxing and massages, chilling, but don't get it confused because I can bring the old male out and check you if I need to, right? Sometimes people take your silence and your you being quiet as a weakness. And sometimes you people, and what better time than the need to remind them when it pertains to your kids. And so that's what it was for me. And so that's what you'll see the first piece of it. And then later on, you'll see the different dynamics of the relationships, of the marriages. I know the couples go on a trip with the therapist at some point. You'll see, my ex and I take the children. Well, I invited him and his mom on the trip that I was doing for the children to Destin, Florida. So y'all will see that. So just still, I guess, the continuation of the different dynamics as it pertains to everyone on the show. And of course, business endeavors and what everyone is doing business-wise. First half, you guys saw me premiere 7th Avenue Premier Skincare. Now you're going to see me working 7th Avenue Premier Skincare and what that looks like. And I think that's one of the things that the audience really enjoys seeing is that business piece of it.
We really do. I mean, we love seeing all facets of you. Like it's just wonderful to see, even on social media, but through the show as well. Now, are you and Destiny? I mean, because I'm gonna be honest, like y'all's relationship, it hurts to like come to grips that y'all might not be friends anymore. Where are you guys at?
So you'll have to watch the show. Like you'll see some of it play out this, stay tuned. You will see. Yeah, you will see.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna keep us hanging for the cliffhanger.
Look, some of it has to be hanging moment now.
Yeah, some of it does. I mean, we're gonna watch anyway. Don't get it twisted. We're gonna watch it all. Now, are you dating anybody? Are you ready for love? I know you've been going on this self journey and it's been beautiful to watch, because I truly believe when you heal and when you're just focused on yourself, it's the best love and everybody around you can feel it. But, you know, we have needs in other ways too. So, are you dating?
So no, I'm not currently dating. I am not. I have dated, since I left my marriage. I have dated, but I'm not currently dating. I've really been enjoying being on my self-love, self-care, self-healing journey. Am I getting to the point where I am ready to maybe be in a relationship and get out there? Absolutely. But I knew that would come to when I felt that. And it wasn't any pressure from anyone else or, anyone that could make me feel, girl, you should be doing this. No, I knew it would be when I felt it. And I'm just starting to get to that place where I'm like, oh, okay. I'm coming to grips with where I am in life now, what this new life looks like for me and my children, and what it looks like running businesses by yourself, not as a husband-wife team. So now I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I could be in a serious relationship if I choose to now. Now, if it's gonna happen anytime soon, I don't know. But I think for me, mentally and emotionally, that I am getting to that place now.
Yeah, I think Tracy Ellis Ross said it best. It's just like, whoever comes in the picture got to bring you something better than where your life is right now. So if somebody can come in and do that, then hey, we got something. If not, I'm going to continue to enjoy this beautiful life. So
Yeah.
thank you so much,
Thank
Melody.
you.